let's get straight into it.
Oh, what's that?
Yes, today we are going to be reviewing the SHFiguarts Spider-Punk. That is correct. All right. A lot of people have been pretty conflicted, I've been hearing about this guy. I have not opened him. He is still new in the box. He looks fantastic. A little bit overpriced, I would say, even just by looking at it. Like, they didn't really give us another head sculpt. We'll get into that later, but let's take a look at the box. We got some Spider-Man, of course, across the Spider-Verse. We got some Japanese, I'm assuming, lettering down there. It looks pretty cool. The front of the box, the window is pretty nice. I really like the red is kind of losing Spider-Man, but he's got some blue, so it's fine. Of course, all the logos, everything Marvel, pretty nice. I mean, let's take a look at the bottom. We got Hobie right there, right? That's his name? Hobie? Toby? Something like that. Got the side. That's a nice product image. We got, again, Spider-Punk. Check the other side. Pretty much the same thing. Check the top real quick before we go to the back. Yeah, I like this a lot. This, a lot of reviewers have said that top windows are super good, especially if you are an inbox collector. If you got a little lamp on top of these guys, that makes the figure shine so much more. It's pretty dope. The box is really nice, honestly. The box is pretty good. There's the price. Yeah, it's an expensive figure. Yeah, I might say it's a little bit overpriced. I don't know if I've said that already, but that's the box. Really good promotional images. I mean, yeah, those are pretty good. Let's take a crack at him. All right, and there he is in all his lankiness. Before we take a look at the articulation and a little bit more of the details, which he has a bunch, we are going to take a look at his accessories. First, his hands. He's got these hands straight out the box. He comes with open, semi-relaxed hands. The jazz hands, not really, but you know, the web crawling hands. He's got these grabby hands, which I'm assuming are for his guitar. The obligatory closed fist hands, and I mean, they're pretty obligatory. I mean, any figure without these hands would kind of be a loss. He's got what I think are the actual guitar hands, but I feel like you could, I'm pretty sure you could fit the guitar handle, whatever it's called, on the other hands, but these are definitely more appropriate. Of course, he's got the guitar pick. I don't know if that would make him a left-handed guitar player or a right-handed. I'm gonna say a right-handed guitar player. Let me know in the comments. And of course, what's a Spider-Man figure without his rock and roll hands? Yeah, every Spider-Man loves to go to concerts. We know this. We know that we need every Spider-Man to have these pair of hands. I'm just kidding. It's Thwipper hands. Every Spider-Man has to have these. I mean, it's even more obligatory than closed fist hands, and they're pretty good. All right, so let's take a look at the guitar next. Just going closer. And as you can see here, this guitar is really well sculpted. Like, every single string is there. The paint job is phenomenal. I mean, look at it. There's nothing in the back, I believe. Oh yeah, you got like those little panels that guitar normally have. The strap, it's just blue. It doesn't have anything except for those little clips there at the end, or the, not clips, but you know what I mean. These come off actually to make it easier, but honestly, it doesn't really need it. You can just slide the guitar right on top of the figure and it's no issue at all. That's a pretty nice guitar. I gotta say, that is a really good prop for figures. And for the end here on his accessories is his unmasked head sculpt, which, if you can see here, it's really good. It's like, I don't know, a lot of people have been saying it's kind of weird. I personally see him looking straight at me. I've heard some people saying that he's looking more to the side or his eyes are kind of wonky, but this is actually, I don't know, my QC on this figure has been pretty light. Everything has been pretty good with this figure so far. Look at the earrings there. Those look really nice. Everything is super well sculpted. Let's look at the back of his head real quick. Yeah, that is just really good. That's a really nice head sculpt. I'm happy with that. And finally, let's take a look at some details before moving straight to articulation. Let's take a look at his pants, because these are pretty dang nice. And his boots. His boots are a little bit shiny. I'm assuming that's how they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be kind of like leather boots. So the shiny plastic is warranted here. And they have really good detail, especially with that blue lace that just goes all around. It's so good. His pants, again, just look at the detail. Just look at the paintwork. I can't really show you so much, and I'm so sorry, but that is a lot of detail. Let me just tell you right now, that is a lot of detail, and it is super clear to the eye. Like, it's just fantastic. The straps, the belt, absolutely everything. The belts, honestly. the jacket. The jacket is a little bit weird. I don't like that it's stuck there. Like, it is glued onto the top portion of his chest, but the bottom is kind of loose. Like, not even, yeah, I guess the half part, the whole half part is loose. Let's check the back. Somewhat, you know, it is plastic. What are you gonna do? The back of his vest is absolutely phenomenal. I love all the details, the pins, the metal pieces, the spikes. More pins on the front, which are really good, really well executed and painted. Like, these pins look phenomenal. I'm saying phenomenal a lot. And I'm gonna start choking on my words here. Yeah, everything about him just so far pretty well detailed. I mean, his ripped shirt, his face sculpt. Let's take a look at the masked real quick. Here it is. That's actually pretty good. I mean, that's him. That's Hobbs McGuire. All right, come on, camera. Yeah, you get the picture. It's pretty darn good. Everything with its aesthetics is spot on. Honestly, pretty darn spot on, this guy. Now for the moment most of you have been waiting for. The articulation. As you can see right now, he goes that high up. He could do a pretty good T-pose. If you turn his shoulders, he can have his arms go higher. The ball peg in his shoulders is getting scraped up in there, actually, I think. But that's okay. You don't really see that. Again, full rotation 360. I hate doing this with my figures, by the way, but I guess you gotta do it for YouTube, you know. I don't even. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, it goes all around. Let's just do it. Whatever. I'm just gonna. There it is. Not too bad with the articulated arms. Oops. Let's go for legs now. We'll do ab crunch in a bit, because I know that's probably the most controversial part of any figure. Ab crunches are pretty hard, especially with SHFiguarts. That is how far his legs go. He does have drop downs, and these drop downs, I gotta say, these are pretty smooth. Like, I don't know why the drop downs on this figure just feel really good. Anyways, when you drop him down, he snaps. You can put that back together, but he's got drop down. Oh, yeah, that's kind of annoying, but that happens. It's an SH figure art. What are you gonna expect? At least you can put them right back together. With the drop downs, you can go a little bit further up. Of course, his leg goes to the side, but he does go a little bit further up, right? Yeah, just a tiny bit. So drop those right back in. Knee articulation, pretty good. That's a good knee. That's an okay knee. That's not bad. You can do his poses, of course. He's definitely gonna have Spider-Man poses. His feet, though, it's kind of weird. They're kind of stiff out the box, especially this left foot for some reason does not want to go as far down as the other one, as the right foot, if you can see there. I just think I need a little bit more, or I just need some sort of lubricant for it. But there is this little piece, if you can't see right there, that little piece is kind of not making them do that. I don't know why that piece is there, and for some reason on this side of the figure, that piece moves downwards. I think I just need some WD-40 or something for that. It's probably just stuck. I don't really want to force it and break it. But he should, right? In theory, both feet should be able to go down. Articulated toe. Come on. They're kind of stiff, but they work. And every SH figure has that, and I love that. Articulated toes are very cool. That's his legs. Oh, let's do some, oh yeah, he does have some pivots here. Is that a pivot? Wait. Oh yeah, actually, I don't know. He might not have a, oh yeah, he does. He does have a thigh pivot. Just, I don't know if it's too stiff or if it's just actually not there. It's got to be there. Like, you can clearly see it pivot a little bit there. I'll show you. Like, just a slight bit, but almost nothing. He can pivot to this side, though. Let's go to the elbow joints. I kind of missed those, huh? What just fell? Something fell. I don't know what. I thought something fell. Elbows, pretty good. Nice angle for the elbows. Good shots with those elbows. Those elbows are pretty good. Nice elbows, man. Yep. I mean, they look kind of weird here, honestly. Like, it's a different plastic. It's a different color almost. You can't tell too much, but to me, at least, it looks a little bit brighter than his actual, like, you know, the suit color. But it's fine. It's elbows, and when you have them fully extended, you can barely see that elbow. Like, you can barely see it. At least they didn't paint them blue, you know? That'd be stupid. So let's go to the ab crunch, and then after that, we'll do head. Ab crunch. That's as much as he goes. Yeah, it's a disappointment. That is pretty regular with most SHFiguarts. He gets a little bit more in the back. Barely. But he does have a joint here on his waist that does give him more range forwards and backwards. You can see there. Let's try and keep his legs straight. I mean, that's not too bad. He doesn't have that much ab crunch, but I mean the waist pivot is actually not bad. And same for the back. If you use that ball peg in the back, you can get a pretty decent arch. It's not bad. Of course, the head. Every SH figure has really good head articulation. Like, look at this. Like, oh, he's a little stiff looking to the sides. I'm assuming you can go all around with this bad boy. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to risk it. This guy was pretty much $90. He can look this far down, which is pretty darn good. This far out. Side. Pretty stiff. I'm not even gonna try. My ball pegs already looked like they were kind of chewed up, honestly. I don't know why. He just came out the box like that. The ball peg for his unmasked neck just had like some really weird, I'll show you here. Oops. Oh, and the ball peg just came out of the neck, which that is not normal. I don't think so. I mean, it's fine. The ball peg will go right back in. But yeah, now that's just a peg in the head, and that's gonna be really annoying, but that's fine. We'll just put it back together. And we'll just keep them together with the neck. It's gonna be pretty hard to take off this neck, like, especially with his head. Oh shit! Yeah, you can see there, you gotta grab him by the neck. Yeah, same articulation, by the way, of course. Nothing really changes. And I forgot to mention, but he does have forearm swivel. And this is pretty, oh, I was about to say, this is nice and like smooth. And then you get to this one and you can hear. Christ. Oh, that got a little bit smoother, but yeah, that's, I don't know if that's concerning or not. Let's move on to the final section. Let's do some comparisons. Of course, let's do an SH with an SH. Goku. And he's pretty darn tall. I mean, I don't know. Is Goku really that short? I don't think he is. Another comparison is with a Mafex Spider-Man. And again, Spider-Man is pretty darn short next to the SHFiguarts Spider-Punk. He is pretty darn short. And normally Mafexes do come a little bit taller. I can even show you Goku next to him, as you can see. Goku is not as tall as either of these Spider-Men. And as a last little comparison, we'll do a Jada Arts, just so that you can all see how tall he really is. Like, this guy is tall, and Ken is definitely standing as tall as he can. Like, Ken is trying, all right? He's trying to get there. He's not that tall. He's a short king. And we'll try one more figure right now. Let's throw in Itachi. He is, even Itachi on a stand is still not as tall as Spider-Punk. And that is pretty, I don't know. I guess he's supposed to be really tall. I guess. Eventually I will be reviewing the Miles Morales, and I really want to put these two together just to see how tall this guy really is, and if he scales with Miles. I'm assuming Miles should be shorter. But yeah, that's been the review, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon with more figures.